This is our classroom, and I want to emphasize the fact that it is used. Our training roster that you see on the board represents all our people in the plant. We have 80 employees, and we've spent a lot of time and effort over the years on the training of our people, and we're very proud of that. We try to keep each and every individual involved in some sort of a training program of a sort. And this is something that hasn't just started. If you look at some of these, they're back into the 80s that we started training in plant and out of plant as far as the different programs are concerned. So it's something that has been very well received by our people, and has certainly worked very well for our company. As we look around the classroom, you can see some of the chronology of our company's existence, beginning on the far left with the foundry in 1916 and the employees, and then some of the product that we made early on for the different hardware business, including, you see an array here of Cracker Jacks that we made that these were actually put in a Cracker Jack box way back when. And all the andirons and door stops, bookends, etc., on up to the Vice era that started sometime in the 20s. During the Second World War, we were very active as far as the foundry is concerned in making armament for the military. One of the responsibilities was to make hand grenades and rifle grenades for the war effort during the Second World War. We made like 3 million hand grenades during that time. This is our lunchroom, and also we have quite a number of castings on display that we process, produce, machine, finish, whatever. We have quite an array of a customer base. This particular part is a cement sander, if you will, and it works much like a floor polisher would, where the units are put into a sanding machine, rotated very fast, and cutting the surface of rough edges or unevenness that there might be on the floor. This is a particular valve assembly that goes to the trucking industry, secondary to the trucking industry, for gas distribution and chemical distribution, etc. This is a series of horns that we make for an alarm system. I think in some cases they go to the locomotive system, but for the most part, they're used for large corporations where they have a horn system on in their facility. A lot of the apparatus you see here goes to firefighting equipment. Some of the parts that we make, as you can see, are very sophisticatedly machined, and that's why we put the effort and energy that we do into the cleanliness of the metal that you saw when we were in the lab and in the melting area. The parts, the fact that we put the effort into the cleanliness of the metal there assures that when the part is machined, you can see the machine surfaces are extremely clean and no porosity and no inclusions. Something else we have here, other than the casting that we're very proud of, we're told we're the second foundry, but I truly believe we're the first that received the certification from OSHA as far as our safety operation is concerned. And that is management and employee-based safety program. This particular part is a part for what we call a buttonhole or a sewing machine, and the significance of this, and the reason we have it out here, is that it goes to the Czech Republic for machining and assembling. All right. Again, some of these other particular parts that we make, this also is a part that goes to firefighting equipment, and very sophisticated machining, as you can see. This particular part is a nozzle that is used for foam for very large fires. And this particular company exclusively makes product for foam throwers. And they're called into to maybe oil wells or oil tanks or oil processing plants of that sort to fight the big fires. But this particular unit is used exclusively for foam. It might be interesting to note that in our society today, we do not have fire hydrants that are standardized. So that one of the things that plagues fire companies is the fact that they have to have apparatus on their vehicle so that they can tie into any fire hydrant or any water source that they need to fight a fire. So these particular parts are used as adapters for different size hydrants, etc., so that they can perform their responsibility. Again, different size of the same thing, as the parts are machined and assembled. High pressure water pump housing, but it gives you a pretty good view of the variation of particular parts that we make. This is our hardware storage area. About 8% of the product that we make we still market under the name of Littco, and you can see an assortment of some of the products that we make for the awning hardware and the marine hardware line for the boating and canopy industry. We also have a line of scoops that we manufacture and still market under our name. Everything is on a carousel type system, computerized, where he can enter an order and the carousel is rotated to the particular spot where he has a product. He can remove the product, put it into a box for shipment, etc. We're set up with UPS, where UPS picks up at least once a day on all the product and it is shipped. This is our shipping room, where the casting brought in the shipping room, where they're weighed. In some cases, they are hand counted. In other cases, they're weight counted, and the counts are verified. Go into our shipping container for shipment. This particular case, there's a shipment being processed right now, which are conduit holders, and this is just a completed assembly that we have here to explain. These are all particular components. All this product is shipped to Mexico for assembly, and you can see how the different parts are shipped loose, but essentially, if I get this right, where the parts will fit, and screws put in, covers put on, just like you see on the finished product. There's a whole assortment of different shapes and sizes that make up that particular order. And that's basically what we do at Littlestown Foundry. This is the end of the tour. We'd like to thank you very much for allowing us to participate in the process, and wish everybody well. Thank you.